Howdy, y'all. I am Caleb Kohler from Bitterroot Gun Leather, and I just wanted to go into what makes or defines a competitive level holster in my eyes. I just finished this harvester for Costa Carry Comp 2011 by STI. It is a customer's holster. It is not going to competition, but I'm so proud of it that I felt like I should show you the kind of thing the judges are looking for. First thing they're gonna see is just the finish and the molding. I like being able to tell what gun is inside of it from the molding, the details. It's not a very common gun, the STI Costa Carry Comp. It's a big gun. It's an expensive gun. There aren't a whole bunch of them running around out there. But I've molded this thing front and back to mimic that gun based on a STI DVC mold. So the only differences between the STI DVC and the Costa Carry Comp is a beveled slide, which is actually functional with a regular holster. It means less drag on the top. So I didn't bother contouring this mold because that's just going to be added unnecessary friction up top. Another difference is, of course, it doesn't have a ported barrel. It has a, or not a ported barrel, it doesn't have a suppressor ready barrel. It has a compensated barrel with an island front sight that's back here, but functionally it's the same plus about a tenth of an inch of barrel length, not including the suppressor. But let's go ahead and see what it looks like when it's in there. So function is another thing they're going to look for. Does it go in easy? Does it come out easy? Well, all the way up to there, this is where you're starting to get resistance, and that's in that trigger guard. As soon as it gets over that trigger guard, I'm pushing gently, you can see that it just thumps into there. That locks it into place. That gun's not going anywhere until you pull it in the direction that it's intended to be pulled. At that time, there's also no extra resistance inside. All of the molding of the rails, all of the molding of the serrations, even the ports, it's all aesthetic, with the exception of the sight channel, which you need to have molded so that it increases that density around it and keeps it rigid and functional. But the holster itself is incredibly functional for this model. The Costa Carry Comp will be equally functional. So we have it molded both front and back. We have a very interesting and appealing finish to the holster. It is a lined holster. The inside is lined and hand dyed the same color as the reinforcement and the belt loops. The rear body shield is also reinforced so that it doesn't start falling into the holster. The hardware is not protruding from the back. All the stitch lines mate perfectly where they start and stop on the holster. There's the beginning of a stitch line, there's the end of a stitch line, and you can see that they mate with the stitch line that continues, that is the border and the reinforcement stitch lines. So this right here is a new standard harvester inside the waistband for a Costa Carry Comp. It is a custom holster. I will not be sending this in because I'm afraid of it winning. And if it wins, I don't want to send it. So this is going to be a customer's very, 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 very nice holster. And I'll be shipping it out today. Yeah, check out my work, bitterrootgunleather.com, or you can Facebook stalk me at bitterrootgunleather. Team Bitterroot Gun Leather on Facebook is also a good little community of people that just like looking at my work or have similar interests or just want to hang out. There's also Instagram handle at bitterroot_gunleather. You can order one of these 7 or 8 months later. I'll have it made custom individually and out the door to you. This is my first holster demo on YouTube, so forgive me if it's weird.